Violence erupted in the streets of Chicago in the summer of 1968. As he watched news reports of police assaulting anti-war protesters, Philip Guston was flooded with memories. When he was a teenager in Los Angeles, Guston painted a fresco attacking the Ku Klux Klan, who had infiltrated the city's government. The LAPD's Red Squad raided the exhibition and mutilated the fresco with lead pipes and gunshots. Guston's Jewish family had come to Los Angeles after fleeing persecution in Europe. They lived one step out of poverty. 3 days after his 10th birthday, Guston came home to find his father had hanged himself. The thickness of the rope would always haunt him. Guston retreated into art. He spent hours in a closet hideaway, reading and teaching himself to draw under a bare light bulb. By his early 20s, Guston was painting professionally and experimenting with different styles. In 1937, he painted Bombardment, about the fascist violence that would soon ignite World War II. After the war, films and photographs of the Holocaust were seen around the world. Guston processed the horror of these images in a pair of paintings called The Porch. "I thought of these children not as children," he later said, but as lost, agonized beings. Soon after finishing them, Guston gave up figurative painting. Retreating from the violence of the world, he joined a wave of New York artists who were exploring abstraction, painting shapes and colors that expressed inner states. But by the mid-60s, Guston began to feel the limitations of this inward-looking art. He wanted to confront the violence and turmoil unfolding around him. He said the only reason to be an artist is to bear witness.
The war very definitely had a big influence on me. The violence in the world ever since I've been alive, which everyone experiences that.
Guston gave up abstraction and returned to the hooded figures that had haunted him as a teenager. He made dozens of paintings of Klansmen, using them to interrogate racism and bigotry. He asked, what would it be like to be evil? The cartoonishness of the paintings and his rejection of abstraction horrified critics and many of his friends and fellow artists. But Guston worked in this style for the rest of his life. By the time he died in 1980, Guston's restless, defiant shifts from one style to another had made him a hero to young artists. His paintings can be challenging and ambiguous. They leave space for us to ask questions and to discover our own answers.